they're heightened confident, they're high and confident, they're playing free-flowing football, they're scoring freely. And this is like, you know what, I might as well have a go here. And it ended up in the back of the net, but it was an exquisite finish. Take nothing away from them, but you know, United didn't just make it very easy on the night. I couldn't think of an easier game. I dread to think I can play at 50 years of age still watching this lot play, but that is not the case. I'm glad I'm not out there, but you know, they did make it a lot easier for Liverpool. But take nothing away from that. That was a classy goal by Liverpool.
Oh, Dwight, why do you have to reveal your age? You've just made me feel absolutely ancient. The fact that you can say you're 50, yet in the back of my mind, you know, you're playing in the Champions League final for Manchester United. But can we also... Oh, you still look young, that's the thing. But Stuart, can we talk about the timing of that goal? Because United did have a little period from when the second half started to that goal where they did apply some pressure, although I know we had a discussion off air that perhaps Liverpool allowed it just by taking their foot off the pedal effectively. However, they still went hunting and they got that third goal, which really sealed the game.
Yeah, I think when they put Sancho on, they had to try something different. So that was always, you know, they were always going to have a little bit of a spell. Like I said, they couldn't have got any worse. But I think that was more from Liverpool's, like I say, taking the foot off the gas. I've seen a clip once of Jurgen Klopp, you know, having a go at Van Dijk for getting sloppy, and that just shows the standards they set for how good they were. He's still demanding the best, and you know, and that's what you don't see from Man United. I didn't see anyone demanding from them. We know when they're 1 or 2-0 down. So. And then once, you know, after that clip, I seen that clip and Klopp was having to go at Van Dijk. 2 or 3 minutes later, they score a goal. So they sort of, you know, you want to try and give Man United credit for 5 or 10 minutes, but I think that, like I said, it was more from Liverpool taking the foot off the gas and maybe taking a bit easy. Once they stepped up the levels again, that was it. And then the third goal coming, and like I said, the game was dead anyway. I think even at 2-0 because Man United weren't really creating much. But once he goes 3, then you know you're expecting the worst really from then on.
Stewie, come on, you can give us 5 minutes. Give us that 5 minutes. That's all we can claim, the 5 minutes that we look good. Please give us that 5 minutes, mate.
Well, it's like you lads said at the start of the show, you know, no matter what the levels are of Man United, I mean, when I played Liverpool, Man United, they were ahead of us at the time, but we always give them a game. We could beat them now and again. We were never really dead and buried 3 or 4-0. That didn't really happen. And like you said, Dwight, when you played, you were ahead of Liverpool, but Anfield was always a difficult place to go. Old Trafford, no matter what team you went with, you know, you could be 1 or 2-0 down in 5 or 10 minutes thinking dreading the worst. Now, there's no fear of Man United. I think they just go out and play, and they've lost that sort of, you know, I don't know, it's like the invincibility about them, especially at Old Trafford.
We're a bit of a soft touch, really, at the moment, if they're quite honest. You know, everybody that is coming to United or playing against United feel like they could get something. It was never the case. I mean, Danny will tell you, it was never the case. It's probably the hardest fixtures that you can, you know, I'm sure when you play at Middlesbrough or at Villa, you're looking forward to playing Man United. But I could tell you one thing: it was always going to be a difficult game. It wasn't going to be on the other foot where you're thinking, "Oh, I go to Old Trafford now and think I can get something," which is the case, which is crazy.
The worst thing that you could do when I would go to Old Trafford and play against Manchester United, the worst thing you could do was start well or score first. Because if you scored first, you just got United angry. So you're just like, let's just keep it at 0-0. Yeah, and they were so good at leading you into a false sense of security. They're like, yeah, you can come to Old Trafford, you can come and have a bit of possession, think you're playing decent, and before you know it, you're 4-0 down. You're like, what's just happened?
Yeah,
completely different now.
Brilliant.
Yeah. All right.